Hey guys, welcome to the Massive Iron Channel. I'm Steve Shaw. In this video, I have a challenge for the strength freaks. I'm going to give you something to stop doing and give you something as a suggestion to replace it with. Before I get into that topic, if you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. The best topic ideas I turn into videos just like this. All right, so everywhere you turn, people are executing their 1 rep max lifts. They're going for new 1 rep maxes on every possible lift. It started with the bench, moved into the squat, the deadlift, and now people are obsessed with low rep sets or even 1 rep max on things like weighted pull-ups, etc. We become consumed in social media and on YouTube with showing off what we can do, our end limit strength. Now, I got to tell you, I don't have any issue if you want to do this. I don't think it's wise. I don't think it should be done often, and it's certainly not the best way to build strength. It's a good way to get injured generally. So many of the people executing these lifts don't really put the same amount of effort into their form as they do the obsession with 1 rep max lifts, but that's a topic for another video. To build strength, and I'm simply here to give you another option, some other things to think about, because until I found out about the sport of powerlifting in 2007, the idea, the concept of 1 rep max did not exist in this big fat ugly head of mine. It didn't exist at all. So what I would do is I would power build. I'd try to build up strength in the 8 to 10 rep range. And I have found, and people ask me what my secret is. How to get so strong? Didn't you do West Side? Didn't you do this? Didn't you do the Texas method? Didn't you do all this kind of stuff? No, absolutely not. I just got into the gym. I ground it out with a lot of volume, and I got stronger on the volume. And you know what? I've only been injured once, and that was a hamstring tear when I was 49 years old. I feel perfectly healthy right now. I feel amazing. And people ask, how do you lift for 33 years? How did you lift for 33 years and still feel great and build that kind of strength and not feel beat up? And the secret for me is not being obsessed with my 1 rep max strength. When I got into powerlifting, I would try to peak, and then I would try to showcase what I had built, but I am not all about the 1 rep max strength life. What I advocate and what I firmly believe in, and what I'll tell lifters when they're here one-on-one with me, is build up your strength in volume. And then if you decide you want to get into a sport like powerlifting, then maybe worry about that later. Build up your strength with volume. Then when you become an advanced lifter, then you can worry about maybe training for lower rep sets to pack on strength. So what does that mean? Well, let me give you some idea of standards. I want you to move away just for a second from the concept of 1 rep max strength and move over into the world of the big, hairy, ugly dude, all right? The power building world. Now, again, I'm not trying to lecture you, tell you never to test your 1 rep max strength, even though I think it's kind of a waste of time. But I want you to move over into my world for a little bit. I want you to move over in the world where bench pressing 225 by 5 sets of 10 in a workout is pretty freaking strong, all right? That's the world that I want you to move in. That's a challenge. That's a goal I want you to set for yourself. Move away from the world where you're doing 1 rep max squat attempts and move into the world where you put, say, 275 on bench or 350, or excuse me, on the squat bar. And you're trying to do 5 sets of 10 or 315 for 5 sets of 10. Move into that world. The deadlifts. Move away from the world where you're trying to do a 1 rep max on your deadlift, and see if you can do 8 sets of 3 reps every minute on the minute with 405, 455, something like that. That's a little bit more volume oriented and a little bit less intense, little bit more forgiving. You can build strength in more forgiving rep ranges with more forgiving volume, and it'll be better in the long run, safer in the long run, than just hammering out 1 rep max attempts after 1 rep max attempts with poo-poo form. All right, so that's the challenge, guys. I want to encourage you guys, maybe set aside 6 months or a year of your life and just try to bring up your strength in volume. Put aside the notion of 1-rep maxes, put aside the notion of the concept of low rep training, and try to spend some time with volume, bringing up your strength. See what happens. Magic is going to happen. Then if you return to the world of 1-rep max strength, you're going to have a bigger work capacity. You're going to have built more muscle, and you're going to find at the end of the road that you are stronger and that you may just have found the holy grail you've been looking for, the holy power building grail. So guys, hope this video has been of some help. If you have any questions or comments, drop them down below. If you made it this far in this video and have yet to subscribe to my channel, please do. I'd appreciate the support. So guys, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great day.